was like, there's gotta be something good in here. Bro, it is the most perfect sentence I've ever read. Setting myself up for failure. Reminding you why I like reading. It's 9:40 and we're starting a new book. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing another reading vlog and we're picking up where we left off in the last one. I was in a slumpity slump, okay? And we're getting out of that. And the only way out is through. We are on to the next. I'm reading The Future Saints by... That's a good question. Who is it by? By Ashley Winstead. Never read anything from her. Don't know much about it. All I know is that it's about a band. So far, I'm only one chapter in, and the lead singer is a girl, and it seems as though the band is struggling. This guy, Theo, is scouting them, wanting to be their manager because he thinks he can help them. So far, we've just seen that they played at a bar. Theo went to the bar just to see like how they're doing, and he was talking with a fan and then also talking to the bartender there, and basically they were saying like, yeah, they used to be so good and now they're spiraling. They're up there like drinking. They don't seem like they're having a good time up there. I feel like this is a good mix-up from what I've been reading. Hopefully this starts to get me back into reading, because really all I've been wanting to do is either scroll on my phone or listen to music when I'm in the car. And like, you can't blame me, the new Harry Styles album came out. What is a girl to do? I also have the audiobook version of this so I can listen while I'm in the car, so I really have no excuses. And that's where we're at. Yes, it is 9:40 on a Tuesday and I am starting to read now. That we're getting both point of views, Theo and Hannah's. I'm just liking the storyline. I like how he is their manager. He's trying to help save them from like going down the wrong path. Hannah has some problems of her own, and you're finding out why she acts the way that she does, why she seems like she just doesn't care. It's already like 9 o'clock, so, and I'm like almost done with my sleepy tea. I'll probably be asleep relatively soon, but I just felt like I wanted to give you guys a small little update because it's good news, you know?
cheeks mustard, laughing like he knows me, my face. sand, and I try to return to the conversation I was having with Carlos. I keep glancing up at Becky's house.
My hair is literally crazy this morning. Guys, okay, I finished The Future Saints. I really like this one. I am so happy because I feel like I was in a slump, and I think I was in a slump solely. Whoa, what's going on with that? I swear every book I was picking up was just like mid, like it was just 3 stars. This book, I like couldn't put down. I think some of the reasons why I loved it so much is because the characters and the storyline was like so different. The characters felt really realistic because they were dealing with grief, struggling with like things at home. And I just love the writing style of this. I love how we got both point of views of Hannah and Theo. I love that although there was some romance involved, it wasn't the whole story. It was just like, it was like a taste of it. It was like what's the word I'm looking for? We got like a little kiss of the romance, and I think that added something to this. There was so much going on with the band. Theo basically wants to be their manager, and he ends up becoming their manager. They end up really opening up to him. It's not like at the end of the story, all the characters end up, you know, solving all their problems and being perfect. Like, I think that's why I loved it so much, is because at the end, no, not all their problems were solved. They weren't perfect people still, but they still had like character development, character growth. Theo was really like the light that helped them get through that grief, or at least make it feel not as heavy. I just think the story was done so well. I also loved how fast-paced it was. Like, I just felt like we weren't stuck in one situation or scene for too long. Like, things weren't drawn out. I ended up giving this a 4-star. I might change my rating to like a 4.5. I don't know. I have to kind of sit on it and see, but right now we're at a 4. I think what was just so great about this is that it wasn't like typical. You really didn't know how this was gonna end, or at least you thought it was, but it was not. Not in like a mind-blowing way, but in a way where it's not like the typical ending of a story like this. I think is what I needed since I was in a slump. I really don't know what I'm gonna read next. I have been enjoying an audiobook. We'll see where we go next. The scary part is like, what am I gonna pick next? Is it going to put me back in a slump, or is it going to just help me get out of this? Don't worry. Whenever I figure it out, I will let you know. You guys will be the first to know. Or maybe Instagram. You should follow me on Instagram if you want to know what's going on. All right, so it's been like 2 days since I last finished the other book, and I've been trying to start books, but every book just is not hitting. I tried to start Wild Dark Shores. I don't think that's for me. I don't know if it's because I was listening to the audiobook. Like, sometimes I wonder if like if I start a book with an audiobook, setting myself up for failure. But that was the only way it was available, so what do you want me to do? Then I found a book on Kindle Unlimited. It's supposed to be a romance, and I started reading that. The problem is I really need an audiobook to go along with it, because that's like the way I can like get my reading in throughout the week. Then I got the audiobook. The narrators are like Scottish or something. Nothing against Scottish people. It was just not coming across good. Some of the language and like lingo that they use, I have no clue what that means. Like, I'm an American. I don't know what some of these terms mean. So I was just lost. I've had Atmosphere waiting for me in my Libby for a couple of days, and I'm a little nervous to read it because people seem to really love this book. It's about a scientist. No, that's not correct. It's about a woman astronaut in the 1980s. And she's gonna be the first woman to go up in space, I believe. It's Taylor Jenkins Reid. Like, she really, like, so far has done no wrong. Clearly, I'm looking for something that's different. I'm excited. I think this will be good. I'm gonna start it today. It's funny because I feel like my reading taste has changed a lot. I used to be able to just read like fluffy romances and it just be like my palate cleanser. Because I'm just so busy every day, I can't do a palate cleanser. You either gotta have me in it or not. When I wasn't working, a palate cleanser was great. I'd finish that thing in like 2 days and it was fine. We'd move on. Now that I'm working, like, no, you have to be good, or else I'm DNFing or I'm starting something else. We will update later today on how it's going.
Be good at this whole living in a fishbowl thing. Joan laughed as the bartender brought her salad and put it down in front of her. Thank you.
guys, I don't know how I got so lucky at my little library. This little library was packed. When I pulled up to park, I was like, there's gotta be something good in here because the whole thing was packed. What are the odds? I found a Taylor Jenkins Reid book while I'm starting a Taylor Jenkins Reid. God, I just love when you find like a good book in a little library and it's in like good condition. Like that's just the best. I have not read this one yet, and this is like one of her most popular books. I found this because first off, it had a dog on there that just looked so cute. I was like, okay, you're coming home with me. I don't even care what you're about. The author's name I recognize. I don't know how or where I saw it, but I was like, wait, that author sounds familiar. I saw that it said essays on it, so I'm like, oh, maybe this is a memoir. It has those like fun edges to it. I don't know, the Conditions of Will book has this, like, they're just like fun edges. This one I actually found the other day. It's a book of the month book, which is what drew me to it because usually they have good books. I was reading the little description of this one and it just sounded very interesting. Historical fiction maybe? I don't know if it is, but it's, you know, about the past. So I feel like I love things like that. So I'm very excited about this one as well. So we got some good books. I just got home from work. So I'm gonna go make dinner, and then I also have some updates on Atmosphere. So maybe we'll talk about that later, or maybe tomorrow when I have a little bit more to update you on. We shall see, but so far so good. That's all I have to say. Hi guys, we have a fun update. I'm really liking this book, thank God. Okay, Atmosphere. I am, I think like 72% of the way through this book. I've only been reading it for what, 2 days? So I'm flying through this. This book starts off with the present tense. Something is happening on the space shuttle. And so then it throws you back to the future and you kind of learn like who these people are, how they're all connected to one another. This is about Joan and it is the 1980s. She wants to be not a pilot, but like a navigator for space shuttles. She's in this group, they're called Group 8. There's, I think like 5 or 6 of them in this group, and they all are learning together. They all know a lot about space, science, and they all kind of have their own like expertise within that. I feel like when people were explaining this book, they were like, it's super science heavy. And I'm like, I'm reading this and it's just like, it's just telling you enough. Like enough that you need to know in order to understand what's happening in the book. If you're like scared that it talks too much about science, do not let that turn you away. Taylor Jenkins Reid really just knows how to tell a story. She's just such a good storyteller. It doesn't matter what the topic is. And it kind of is similar to the way I feel about Kristen Hanna. They both give me that similar vibe. Like it doesn't really matter what the topic is. I just know I'm gonna love the book because of the writing and because of how they write these characters. I've been listening to most of it. The audiobook is amazing. Don't let it scare you because I know I've been put off by audiobooks time and time again. The audiobook for this one, chef's kiss. Now I know people read it and they're like crying and bawling their eyes out at the ending, so I'm really scared where we're gonna go from here. Right now we got a glimpse of the present and like what happened, and then we're getting like so much of the past. I feel like once we get back to the present, there's like a lot happening that needs to be wrapped up. It could go very bad, and I feel like if people are crying, it might not be the best ending. And that's something about her books too, like she doesn't write to always give you the best outcome. I really don't know where this is gonna go. Today, it is sunny out, it is still freezing. So I haven't read much today because I was doing so much cleaning around our place, and then we're gonna get out and walk around. We have a few errands to run, so we're just about to do that, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update on where I'm at. I just really love books like this. It's reminding me why I like reading. I'm definitely gonna film myself reading the ending because I feel like that's important. So when we get there, I will for sure show you guys and we will go through it together. If you've read this book, I'm at 86%. I am so mad right now. Like, I wanna slap her, okay? Chapter and I'm literally so scared. Like this, it just can't end good because it didn't start good. how that book, I can't. I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. And I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating now. Oh my, no. The last sentence of this book, are you serious? I can't. Goodbye. Like, I can't. I need to figure this out. Okay, I took a break after that book because clearly I needed it. I made a little banana bread. You know, honestly, most of the book, I was like, this book is great. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, the audiobook was really good for this one. This morning when I woke up, I just was in the mood to just binge the rest of the book. I was around like 76%, and I think it took me like 2 hours to finish the rest of the book, and I couldn't put it down. I read it from the moment I opened my eyes till I finished it, and I knew it was gonna crush me. Like, I just knew it. There was just like no way it wouldn't. And I think because, okay, now the TV is making a weird color on my face. I think because we had so much build up from the beginning of the book, legitimately the last 5 pages, actually, I was not good. I was just bawling. The writing was so beautiful, especially in those last few pages. Joan just really took you through her feelings, kind of explained like how no matter what, like, it was okay. And it was not okay, but it was the way she wrote it that really was like so heartbreaking. The last sentence in this book, like, I actually could not. I was like, no. Like, I have to read it again right now, to be honest with you, just to feel something, because I did not expect to love this book as much as I did, like, to be totally honest. Like, literally the last, I can't tell you the last sentence, but seriously, like, it is the most perfect sentence I've ever read. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, like, we all have different opinions of a good book. When I heard science, I was like, that kind of throws me off. I don't know, like, I don't love science, but this was not science. I really loved how we jumped to timelines in this book, because I think that was the only way to make the ending hit as hard as it did. If we didn't get the back and forth and we didn't get to learn about why the characters are where they are at now, you wouldn't feel the same way at the end. And I finished reading it and I was like, is she coming out with a new book this year? She is not, sadly. However, I do have Daisy Jones in the 6 now, so maybe we'll read that. This vlog was like an amazing reading vlog. I got a 4-star read and a 5-star read. I mean, are you serious? Like, we're out of this slump. Like, I am ready for more. I'm gonna wrap up this video here because I'm really happy we're ending on a 5-star. I think I'm out of this slump. Whatever the heck I was in, we got out of it. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video because I loved filming it, and we will be on to the next. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.